Hey there, it's Casey Dim at TaxSaleAcademy.com and welcome to our weekly tax sale question segment. This week's question came from Maggie on YouTube. It says, how often are tax sales canceled? First off, Maggie, thank you so much for your question. To be honest, to give you a specific answer, I need a little bit more information, but I'll try to cover all the bases here in today's video. So tax sales themselves, like the entire auction, they are not going to be canceled all that often once they're put on the schedule, unless all the properties are redeemed or something like that. Now, the county, they go by their schedules, and they like to have that schedule so they can have their staff members working on stuff. So just up and moving an auction around is pretty rare outside of perhaps a pandemic type situation. Now, as for specific properties, it depends a little bit on exactly what you meant by your question. If a property goes to a tax sale, in many states, the delinquent owner has up until the date of that sale to pay the taxes and redeem that property. Now, that might be viewed as canceling a property from the sale, although the actual term is called redemption. Now, this does happen quite a bit depending on the area. Sometimes there are dozens of properties that are redeemed a day or two before the auction. So that's not uncommon at all. Also, pre-auction, occasionally, but much more rare, a property could get canceled from the sale due to some sort of clerical error. Maybe the required notices weren't sent out and a staff member discovered it during their last-minute checks before the property is sold. In a case like that, they'll resolve the problem by resending notices or re-advertising the property or whatever it is. Then they'll sell that property at a later date if it comes down to it. Now, that's somewhat rare, but it does still happen from time to time. Now, if you are talking about after the auction, it is a little bit different. It is pretty rare for a county to simply pick up the phone and say, hey, sorry, we didn't mean to sell the property. We're going to cancel the sale. Now, again, redemption periods do exist after the sales in some states, like a redeemable tax deed state, so I'm not referring to that at all. I'm talking about the county simply saying, hey, sorry, we screwed up. We want the property back. So in over 20 years of doing this, this has happened to me 3, maybe 4 times I can remember, and it always happens within 48 hours of the auction. They would call me, say, hey, we made a mistake, like the property was redeemed the day before the auction and they forgot to remove it from the list or something like that, and the property was not supposed to be sold, and I get a refund. Again, it's not that big of a deal, and in my experience, it is extremely rare, but yes, it could still happen. Maggie, hopefully this answers your question. If you would like more clarification or have a specific situation, feel free to let me know, and I'll be more than happy to provide a more specific answer for you. Again, hopefully this helps. For more information on tax sale investing, make sure you check out all the links in today's video description, including the one to our primary site, where we offer the most comprehensive step-by-step tax sale training available at TaxSaleAcademy.com. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.